So to continue the series, we are now on to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we're going to kick things off at the point guard spot to hopefully make the best team we possibly can in this game. Of course, with all of these team builders, I am simply going off of what logo it shows on the player card itself. The Timberwolves are, of course, still in the playoffs themselves. It's going to be interesting to see how far they will go on the west side. We'll kick things off though with a Milton going up to 72 overall, but hopefully we can find some really high overall players to make this a really good lineup. Of course, we will be playing that showdown quarter to see exactly where they end up on the leaderboard. We got some tough competition to try and get up to in the top of that leaderboard, but let's keep going through all of these players. We're now nearly up into those 90 overall players. Hopefully we've got someone that is a little bit higher overall than this Milton. I would not like it to be a silver player in this team, but let's keep going up. We got a 90 overall Conley over there, going up to 102 overall, which isn't too bad at all. But as I mentioned, they are still on the playoffs, so that means we might have a playoff card to stick into the lineup. We'll have to wait and see as we go through all of these. CJ McCollums, loads of him at 92 overall. We're still going up though in terms of overall, getting through all of these players. We got a 93 McLaughlin over there, going up to 105 overall. You can see all of his stats. He is from the current promo that is going on at the moment. Of course, that's probably different depending on when you're watching this video, but he's from the conference semi-finals promo. Let's still keep going up though, see if we can find anyone that's going to improve on the McLaughlin at 105 overall. We're still going up little by little, now into the 105 plus overall players. I don't think I've got anyone better than him, and unfortunately that is going to be the end of the line. So we're going to have to stick to a 105 overall McLaughlin. Not a bad start at all. Could have been a little bit better, but it's not bad at all. It's better than the silver card we had at the very start at the point guard spot. But let's hopefully find someone on par with that or a little bit better at the shooting guard spot to keep this lineup going well. We'll go through those silver players over there, and now we're straight away onto the gold players to hopefully find someone a little bit higher overall. Maybe I've got some good past season players. I can't really remember a huge amount at the shooting guard for the Timberwolves. We have got an Anthony Edwards there going up to 90 overall, from 78 to 90 overall from the All-Star promo this season round. I think he might have a higher overall version of him. I can't remember exactly what sort of players we got with that promo, but let's keep going up little by little now into the 90 plus players. Is there going to be another Timberwolves player, or are we going to have to settle for the Anthony Edwards? He hasn't got bad stats considering his overall, but of course we can definitely improve on him, hopefully, with this video and with these team builders, especially considering all of the past ones we have made so far in this series. But it's not looking likely that we can actually go ahead and upgrade him. We're now into the 100 plus overall players, and I don't see another Minnesota Timberwolves player. We'll still go up, and we're at the end, so we're gonna have to stick to a 90 overall Anthony Edwards. So not a great start. 2 season 8 players to start this lineup up at the point guard and shooting guard spot. Maybe we get more luck at the small forward spot as we'll kick things off there with a 70 overall player, and then we switch him up straight away to that Brown Jr. going up to 71 overall. But hopefully we can get some better players considering we have started off with that bronze and silver card over there. But let's keep going up through these gold players now. Come on, there's got to be at least someone here that is from the Timberwolves. They'll keep going up now to the 80 plus overall players. We got an 84 overall Brown Jr. going up to 95 overall that time. He is from this season with the Coolest Cities promo, I believe. Let's keep going up though bit by bit. We got an 86 overall Anderson from that Festivals of Color promo going up to 97 overall. Have you got anyone better? We got another Anderson there going up to 99 overall with that one. His stats are better than the 86 overall version, understandably. So let's keep going through and see if we've got anyone better, or is this going to be a full season 8 lineup with all of these players? He was from the Defensive Demigods promo, which I believe was from this season. But let's keep going up little by little. We got a load of Hardaway Juniors with that GOAT boost on him, but still not another Minnesota Timberwolves player. We'll keep going up through all the Kawhi Leonards, nearly into the 100 plus overall players, which we have now got up to. And I'm not seeing any Timberwolves players. We'll still go up little by little. Is there going to be a really high overall version of one? Unfortunately not. So we're going to have to stick to that 99 overall Anderson. Not a great start, a 105, a 90, and a 99 overall player, but hopefully we can bring it back with the power forward and center spots. Let's kick things off with the low overall players and hopefully find some good Minnesota Timberwolves players. We got a 74 overall silver player over there, which isn't a bad start, but let's keep going up now into the gold players and hopefully we can find some good ones. We got a 73 overall going up to 84 and a 74 Clark going up to 85 overall, which is good. Little by little, we're getting those improvements. We got a Kevin Garnett at 81 overall, and then another version of him at 85 overall. He is a showdown master. I'm not sure whether that's from this season or a past season either, but let's keep going up little by little. Maybe we have another Kevin Garnett card who is a little bit higher overall, which I'm really hoping for. We got a 91 overall Karl-Anthony Towns there with that gold rebounding boost to team. He is again from that Coolest Cities promo, looking great over there. Come on, I want to find another high overall player, maybe another Towns or another Garnett. We got a 95 Garnett going up to 106 overall with that rebounding boost to team. Is there going to be another version of him at maybe 100 plus overall? We're still going up, and there we go. We found a 104 version of that Kevin Garnett with the high flyer boost that is +6 to team. Absolutely ridiculous. 115 overall. Those are some really nice stats, and that is a better addition to this lineup. So we're at 107 overall at the moment, but hopefully you've got a good strong center to round off this lineup. A Karl-Anthony Towns at the center spot would be absolutely lovely to end off this lineup. But we'll kick things off with Reed going up to 71 overall as a bronze card. Let's still keep going up through these silver players over here and try and find some more Timberwolves players. We got a Karl-Anthony Towns there at 77 overall from the All-Star promo, but have we got anyone better than him? We're now up into the elite players. Maybe we've got a better version of him. We have got Adams over there going up to 96 overall. There's no image on him at all, which is a little bit weird to see on that card. I think that's the same with a lot of players from that specific promo. You can see his boost is the cosmic points. I'm not entirely sure what promo that was actually from. I noticed from this season though, it's a little bit weird over there to see. But let's keep going up now into the 90 plus overall players. Come on, there's got to be at least another version of Karl-Anthony Towns or someone else from the Timberwolves. Speaking of Cat, we got a 96 overall version of him from the NBA Playoffs promo, giving out that gold boardman boost to position. But have we got another version of him? We do. A 102 overall version going up to 113 with that post monster boost that is a +6. And there we go. We got two other Karl-Anthony Townses. A 106 version from the Mad Scientist promo with that +6 to team slasher boost. Or we've got a slightly better one with those stats. You can see all of them over there. Rebounding is the same, but you can see slight improvements here or there with a couple of other stats on him. And he is from the East versus West promo, going up to 117 overall with that post defensive boost. So he's going to be in the lineup at 117 overall. You can see the main lineup goes up to 112 overall. And even if I stuck in the other Towns with the team boost, it is still 112 overall. So we're going to stick with the one that has slightly better stats. And there we go, 112 overall Minnesota Timberwolves team. Kind of started off not so great, but ended off fairly well with Garnett and of course Karl-Anthony Towns. But it doesn't matter about the overall. It doesn't really matter what players we have on the team. It's all about how they actually go ahead and play in a showdown quarter. So hopefully we come up against a decent opponent. The score to beat at the moment is a 16 points difference set by the Orlando Magic, who had a 111 overall team. So maybe we can do better with this 112 overall team. We're coming up against a season 4 predominantly lineup with that 106 overall team. Who knows where this team will actually end up on the leaderboard. I've just got to play as best I can, and of course I got to score with everyone one by one. We'll start off with McLaughlin, kind of looking like Fred VanVleet with that player scan, but we'll knock down that 3-pointer straight away. 3-pointer boosted all the way up to 100 overall, which is fairly decent to see. And we get the steal there with Anthony Edwards. Let's run it up the court. We'll try and get a dunk in if we can with him. I don't think his 3-pointer's that high, but he's going to come through for that two-handed slam there with his 101 dunking. And that's with all those boosts on him, you can get their stats up fairly high in the game. Devin Booker there. Can we get a steal with Towns? They're going to play it out to Terry Rozier. Is he going to get a shot off? No, he's just going to waste time a little bit. Anthony Edwards though, is he going to get the steal? No, Garnett misses the steal and Blake Griffin comes through with that two-handed slam. So now we've got a score with our small forward, which is of course Anderson. A fairly low overall card. He's going to get stopped, but that's not going to stop him from knocking it down with a 99 scoring with contact. That's not bad at all, the fact that he managed to knock that one down. But Blake Griffin has got the ball. Hopefully he doesn't go in for another dunk. He's gone for 3. He misses that one. We don't get the rebound. Terry Rozier managing to pick up the rebound there as Blake Griffin tries again and he manages to knock that one down. He's got a 102 scoring with contact, which is fairly good from him. But we've got Kevin Garnett, the big man over here. Let's try and go for a 3-pointer with him. His 3-point stat is good, but he misses his shot. We got a perfect release there and you can see wide open with a 111 3-point shot, and yet he still misses that. That is ridiculous to see in the game, especially considering McLaughlin made his one really early on in the game. But Yao Ming, that was absolutely ridiculous with that inside the paint ability. I missed those abilities. They were super fun in the game. But let's just come through for an easy dunk with Garnett. It's going to be a two-handed slam. I think he does have the dunk package as well. Maybe we try some of those dunk package dunks as well. He's got a maxed out dunking But next up, we got a score with Towns, but hopefully we can win the ball back as we're only up by 3 points, which isn't amazing as Edwards there picks up the steal. Let's run it over to Karl-Anthony Towns. You know what? I'm going to go for a 3-pointer. We need some more points on the board as he sinks the 3-pointer with his 112 3-point shot. So now I either go for threes with Garnett or with Towns to try and really increase that points difference. Or maybe I can go for some quick baskets. If we manage to get a couple more steals, which Garnett manages to do, we'll play it out to him and try and run all the way up the court with that two-handed slam. Again, that maxed out dunking is very good. So now we're up to an 8-point points difference. We'll try and get some threes in to get that up as much as possible. But we need to play some good defense. We double team them, and unfortunately the ball goes out of bounds on us. The AI has wasted so much time in trying to get a shot off. We're down to the last 20 seconds in the game. Can we get the ball back off Booker? He's just sort of going to stand there a little bit, getting posted up a bit by Anthony Edwards, playing it back out to Booker for 2. Luckily he misses that one, and Towns is there to get the rebound. We got to go on there, running up the court. Let's go for that 3-pointer, and he makes it that time on the second time of asking with his 3-pointer. But the time is against us here as they're going to go for 3 with Rozier. Luckily he misses that one, and that is going to be it. 17-6 in the quarter. Not bad at all. Garnett missing that 1 3-pointer we had. We probably could have done with a little bit more steals to maybe get a better points difference. It's not bad at all. An 11 points difference kind of puts them in the middle of the table. You can see alongside the Brooklyn Nets and of course the Charlotte Hornets. They kind of are a mid-tier team with all of the players we've got. The power forward and center are absolutely amazing, but the rest of the cards aren't that good for this lineup. So next up, we're going to have to see how OKC do with their team builder. And seeing as we've got Cat on this lineup, he is the cover athlete for NBA Infinite, and I actually did a full comparison between NBA Infinite and NBA Live Mobile. If you guys want to check out my thoughts and opinions between both games as to which one is better, go check out the video that is popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.